For 20 months now, I've traveled this country, often talking about how the needs of the American people are going unmet by Washington. And the truth is, few have been ignored by Washington for as long as American Indians. Too often, Washington pays lip service to working with tribes while taking a one-size-fits-all approach with tribal communities across the nation. That will change when I'm President of the United States. My American Indian policy begins with creating a bond between an Obama administration and the nations all across this country. We need more than just a government-to-government relationship. We need a nation-to-nation relationship, and I will make sure that tribal nations have a voice in the White House. We're going to work together to settle unresolved cases. That's how we'll make sure you have a seat at the table when important decisions are being made about your lives. Now, I understand the tragic history between the United States and tribal nations, and we've got to acknowledge that truth if we're going to move forward in a fair and honest way. Indian nations have never asked much of the United States, only for what was promised by treaty obligations made to their forebears. So let me be absolutely clear. I believe treaty commitments are paramount law, and I will fulfill those commitments as President of the United States. I'll work with tribal nations to reform No Child Left Behind and create opportunities for tribal citizens to become teachers, so you can be free to educate your children the way you know best. And I will make native language preservation and education a priority. And I will never forget the service and sacrifice that generations of American Indians have given to this country. We have to keep our sacred trust with Indian veterans by making sure that no veteran falls into homelessness and that all our veterans get the benefits and support they have earned. Let me just close by saying this. So I know what it feels like to be viewed as an outsider sometimes. I know what it's like to not always have been respected, to sometimes have been ignored. I know what it's like to struggle. Every president is shaped by his own experience. These have been mine. And so I want you to know that I will never forget you. The American Indians I've met across this country will be on my mind each day that I'm in the White House. You deserve a president who's committed to being a full partner with you, to respecting you, honoring you, and working with you every day. That is the commitment I will make to you as President of the United States.
Now you want us. Now you want us.
To cry your tears for you.
To cry your tears for you.
After
we've already bled for you.
Already been dead
to you.
Now you want us to cry your tears for you.
Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you. Chapters of a democracy story. Descendants of genocide. 12 score and more years ago, we went from being the majority to being the smallest minority. Now you want us. Now you want us. to cry your tears for you. We saw that empty early morning skyline, back through that horizon, Duck Valley, 1979, Wounded Knee, Sand Creek, that trail of tears. Exactly how did our land become your country? Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you, while we're still crying tears of our own. With your past as your future, that industrial ruling class, using religion as a weapon, distilling love into hate, pointing fingers and name-calling evil, sacrificing lives and blood, making the innocent the new virgins, offerings to the gods of profit. Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you.
After we've already bled for you, already been dead to you. Now you want us to cry your tears for you.
In the Homeland Security, pretending corporate corruption isn't economic terrorism. Money talks while the government listens, compiling files on ones who think different, conditioning an acceptance of debt, and not to expect the truth. So get used to hearing the lie. Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you. Misusing the beauty, turning freedom into a killing machine, mass murdering the environment, weaponizing the psychology of fear, and pushing material addiction with a substitution of rules, faking the law. The Bill of Rights becomes collateral damage, making the Constitution another broken treaty. Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you. The way this story is unfolding, we may end up crying together, as in crying at the same time. But we're short on tears to cry for you, with all these tears to cry of our own. Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you. Cry your tears for you. Now you want us. Now you want us to cry your tears for you.
I did not kill those agents.